𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙮 Stadium, where international cricket is played. Dambulla is on the cricketing map because of the 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙮 Stadium. And coming up is India, the reigning Asian champions, taking on Nepal. We are expecting a very good game. India versus Nepal. Right, the toss happened a little while earlier, and India had absolutely no hesitation in batting first. Smriti Mandhana first standing in for the regular captain, batting first after they won the toss. Here comes the Indian openers, and what can we expect from them? Their Nepali bowlers are up against them. So Shafali will be on strike. Kabita will bowl from the far end, slip in.
Yes, play.
And play, says the umpire, and here comes the first ball. On the pad, straight away, going for a foolish length delivery on the leg stump. And a single. Seems to enjoy pace. Now that burst through the hands, did it, and goes for 4.
The swing with the line that the opening bowlers had, they thought, let's get extra protection. Just out of reach. Needed to be in a better position more quickly and read that. She might have been able to jump, but I think still wouldn't have reached it.
Don't bowl friendly full tosses like that after a good delivery. 10 runs on the first over with a boundary of the last ball. Straight down the ground. That's a good option. That is a really good option. Swinging back into you on a length, and that's the perfect place to go. No problems there. 1 bounce for 4. She's a powerful striker, isn't she? Just thumped it. Didn't have to run.
That's a 4. That's a very good shot. For any cricketer, a straight drive is always pleasant to look.
Lot of power. You speak of power, and what I like about that shot is she played the angle so well. She picked her gap, she found that angle, found the movement.
Yes, she's someone who plays a lot of boys back home. So for her, this space to judge the length, to pick the length and the line, she picks it early, and that's why she's able to place it in the gaps.
On the pads, and that will run away to the boundary, becoming a little bit too easy for the Indian openers. Lovely drive, lovely timing. What about that for timing? She didn't hit it, she just timed it.
What is expected of 𝙘𝙤, as long as she's timing the ball and not trying to force things, she will do better.
Oh, sounded so good. Goes high, goes long. Massive from Shafali Verma to bring up the first 6 of the game.
No, you cannot bowl her there. She's going to play that shot all day long if you keep on pitching it there. It's her zone, it's her territory. Shafali Verma has immense strength to dispatch that length and line in any ground, right out of the meat of the bat.
Flat, hard, 1 bounce 4. Oh, that's a lovely ball to get if you just want to get your innings going. My goodness. How quickly has that gone for 4? Yeah, to be honest, that's not such a bad ball. Because Shafali's expecting it to be full. 26 balls 50 for Shafali Verma. In blistering, breathtaking form this tournament. 10th 15 T20Is, a 3rd in 2024, and a 2nd in the Asia Cup. Now 𝙘𝙤's got some height. She has got the distance. High quality 6 from Dayal and Hemlata.
Ball short and wide, and it's 4. That is asking to be hit at that pace, that length. Drags it from outside the off stump. This should find the boundary. This is becoming a little bit too easy for the Indian openers.
Someone with the power of Shafali Verma just has to beat the infield. Long on, far too straight for that one. Not a bad delivery, an excellent shot because the placement was there.
Down the ground. And oh, missed it. As it touched the boundary, that should have been taken. For a moment I thought 𝙘𝙤𝙘𝙩𝙤𝙤 got it over the line.
But she had to run a long way to come underneath this. She was reaching her hands out and yeah, just couldn't quite get the hands in the right position.
So up against professional outfits and expected to do well, that's asking for a lot. That's another boundary.
It is very important that they get the training facilities. And I had a word with Isha, the UAE skipper, and she said they don't train every day, only in the weekends.
Down the ground, will this be taken? Will this be taken? Yeah, oh yes! Second attempt, second attempt. She's caught it. Rubina is the catcher. And look at the delight, look at the celebration. This is 𝙘𝙤𝙘𝙗 down the wicket. That was high, into the night sky. Oh, there was a bit of a juggle there. And last ball, it's a wicket. Straight away, this is a very good shot. This is a powerful shot. This is Shafali. Leant into it and went over cover.
This goes really high. Will it be taken? Oh.
Samjana Katka. She didn't judge it very well, unfortunately. She was in off the rope. Well, under lights again, it can be quite difficult to catch at the depth. Seem to be waiting forever. That's what happens when it's Shafali hitting it. We needed to take a step back, and in the end, the worst part is that it bounced before the boundary. That's not what you want as a fielder. You want that to go for 6.
Gone, surely. We'll go upstairs, but it looks like... I think she's... Oh, okay, I think she's just checking the collection point. Huge sigh of relief from Nepal, which is matched. It's all in the past. Well, what a lovely shot that turned out to be. Thought initially she didn't time it as well, Sajana, but it's timed well enough to go for 4.
Oh, nicely done. She's a smart operator at crease. Jemimah picked up where the field was, walked across towards the off stump to craft that shot beautifully. Well deep and across. And that's a brilliant stroke.
Yeah, she's good at this, Jemimah. Just knows exactly where the field is set. Just quick at the crease, just moves and gets into the right positions. 154 for 2 India. It's outside the line. No, given. Given, LBW in front. So Kavita Joshi has struck and Nepal continue to just pull India back towards the end.
Sanjeevna Sanjana gone on 10, 3 down on 156.
That is such a productive region for Richa Ghosh. It's gone for 4. It's gone past the Nepal captain. It might well have taken it with her. Steps out. She will get the distance here. 1 bounce 4. It's picked the gap beautifully.
Yeah, her eyes were searching for that. She was looking around, and that's one area where she can actually dominate. Just a step outside the off stump, down the track, and helped it with the angle. Whip of a shot coming in. First ball boundary.
In the final overs. She's found the gap. She is just a master at finding gaps in the outfield, is Jemimah Rodrigues.
Yeah, it's wise to stay and play in front of square rather than just try to force the shots behind square. This one right into the slot. She knew exactly where the fielder were, where she could exploit those little pockets for boundaries, and has done really well that extra cover area. Always there for runs.
That is flat. And that's another boundary. So Jemima is finishing the innings off with a flourish. And it is long off in business. Will they push for the second? I think they were content with one. So India finish 178 for 3. On a day where Smriti Mandhana, stepping in for Harmanpreet Kaur, decided to bat first after winning the toss. Her opposite number, Indu Verma, wouldn't mind too much, but Shafali Verma scoring more than half the runs for the side in really quick fashion. Verma applauds her team off. They've done well. At one stage we thought they'd get well over 200 or at least in excess of 180. But this is still a formidable score at 178. Yep. Nepal dugout not too displeased, but they know that this is a strong, classy attack.
Right up there, Shafali Verma, 81. Some incredible clean hitting we witness here tonight. And Himalata scoring 47 to shy of her half-century, but important runs, that 28 of 15 deliveries. Jemima Rodriguez with Richa, that has set momentum back towards India, posting 178.
.178 then, and Nepal will need to get 179. And that run chase is coming up. And outwalk the Nepal openers. Here we go, Renuka to Samjana. Oh, confident start. Slightly overpitched. Middle of the bat, and what a lovely way to kick off the Nepal innings from Samjana Khadka.
She gets a boundary the very first ball. It's very important for Samjana to start again, because second match she couldn't really contribute much.
That's in the air. It'll take some catching, and Shafali Verma puts it down. We're still interested with the run out. Cleaned up from Arundhati. Back in India colours and back among the wickets. And that is an important wicket. Samjana Khadka, key batter for Nepal.
Incoming delivery right onto the stumps. A huge gap there. There was no footwork from Samjana. Just swing of the bat. Samjana has to walk back, scoring 7, Nepal 8 for 1.
Arundhati to continue. She's got it past. And it's actually a good bit of timing. Races away for 4. Sitarana Magar off the mark with the boundary. Tries for catch it just over. And that will be Kavita's first boundary.
Her to open, and as we speak, there's a fall off wicket. A very easy catch to Smriti Mandhana at mid-off.
She hit one previously that cleared mid-off. This time connection not so sweet, mistimed, and Smriti Mandhana completes. Most comfortable of catches. So Nepal have lost their second. Kavita's gone for 6. And they're 21 for 2 now. Just the one slip and no one back on the boundary at third. Streaky start for Verma. That is such a sweet shot from Verma. That's her highest score.
And that's a full swing of the bat, mid-off, inside the ring, full vacant area behind her. A little bit fuller, too full, and the width was there as well. Helped herself to 4 more.
She's a fighter, isn't she? Sitarana Magar delivered with the ball and now had a chance to be handy. A lot of bottom hand coming through, but the length was there, which she could really elevate, and she did.
Again, down to long on. Should be taken. Made it look very easy. Shafali the catcher. And Nepal lose their third wicket.
The slog sweep has worked well, but actually got nearly too much of this one in Verma. Had it sweetly. Either sweetly enough and not sweetly enough, because it's reached the fielder but hasn't gone over her. Shafali Verma read it nicely, came in, took it easily, and Nepal lose their third. Well, she's been good since being out there, but her innings has come to an end. The captain 14 from 18, Nepal 43 for 3, and the teams will have a drink. Nice looking shot, got the whiff that she was looking for. Great timing as well, just allowed the ball to do the work, found the gap between cover and point.
Yeah, immense control there, experienced as well. Just opening the face of the bat at the very last moment to exploit that gap. Played right underneath her eyes. Well in control of that shot.
Round the wicket. And it'll race away for 4. Any width and 𝙘𝙤𝙘𝙤𝙤. And what a comeback from Arundhati Reddy. Hit for 4 first ball and straight through 𝙘𝙤𝙘𝙤 the next. Nepal lose 4.
This is bound to happen because when she uses a lot of bottom hand, but there was absolutely no footwork there. She got stuck at the crease. And it was a good line from Arundhati to get it onto the stumps. Previous ball, which was hit for a boundary, was way outside off stump, but it was right on the stumps. 𝙘𝙤𝙘𝙘𝙤 walks back for 18, Nepal 52 for 4.
All right, Rubina goes down the ground. And I think she might have got that all the way. She has.
I think this was coming because the first ball she stepped out, but the intelligent bowler that she is, she pulled the length. Rubina looking set. And as we say, is that a commentator's jinx? Did I just do that?
That's just a really good comeback from the wily Deepti Sharma. Rubina's fun in the middle has come to an end.
Well, it's hard to get a first from Mitali Raj, but she's got her first commentator's curse bottom edge as well, so that's the disappointment. The pace added on from Deepti Sharma as Chetri looks to just play square. She unfortunately can only get the bottom edge, so she goes for 15 from 16. Nepal lose their 5th. They're 64 for 5. And then again, that's a big shout and gone. The run score from the last game, Joshi, we were looking for her to entertain us, but the wicket's starting to tumble now for Nepal. 2 in the over for Deepti. Just the 6 runs, but 2 wickets. 14 gone. And they're 64 for 6 and reeling.
I think this was also full. She pitched it too full, and Joshi was in no position at all. She blocked herself, her front leg, going in towards covers, and there it was an LB. She has to walk back.
You know, we might have another look at that. That throw came in like a rocket. Salima Imtiaz will go upstairs.
You know your momentum's not going quickly enough forward if your feet are able to be like that, and her hips are so far back, but I think she's short of her ground. So good decision to go upstairs because Nepal have just lost yet another wicket.
Yeah, umpire Shahzad Jakir from Bangladesh confirming the decision. Brilliant work.
Through the gap, should run away to the boundary. It's good to see them going down with the fight. Bowled, brilliantly bowled. In fact, that's given. The wicketkeeper was very, very quick to react. I didn't see it touching the bat, but then the umpire heard something and she saw the deviation.
Yeah, just enough turn to deceive Dolly. Radha Yadav. Wicket nice there. Stuck on crease. No foot movement whatsoever. A slight bit of edges. And Richa Ghosh does the rest. Another one down for Thailand. Dolly Bhatta gone on 5, 82 for 2.
Sorry for that, Roshan, but experience says the way the Indian team is at the moment. Well-rounded.
Yeah, just bit of misfeel there. Through the legs. Shafali Verma has done a lot of work with the bat. Just an awkward bounce. Should have been stopped though, but they'll take it. Nepal.
Is that taken? Is that clearly taken?
Well, they'll want to check. Right. And the catch is clean. You can slow it down if you can, but that's definitely out. Yeah, that's the confirmation. That's wicket number 9 for Nepal. 𝙘𝙤𝙤𝙘𝙤𝙤𝙦 Sharma gets a 3rd wicket. Shrestha goes for 3. Nepal 93 for 9 in the 20th over. Running with it, and they get the single. We're down to the last 2 deliveries.
That's a big hit. Goes with a couple of bounce to the deep mid wicket. And they managed to get 2 runs.
Love the spirit. Seriously love the spirit. I think the umpire has gone up once more. But love the spirit of the Nepali batters. They're not going to die wandering. They're just going to go for everything. And this is 𝙘𝙤𝙤𝙘𝙤𝙤𝙘𝙤 Sharma picking it up. And I think she's in. She's grounded her bat. She's in. So they will get 2 runs after all. Nepal will end on 96 for 9 at the end of 20 overs.
Yeah, there it is now. India winning convincingly. They've batted well, they've bowled well and fielded well. Nepal, on the other hand, will take a lot of the positives out of this match. Putting up a fight, not just in batting but in bowling as well, against one of the best oppositions in the world. India win convincingly by 82 runs, but they can keep their heads high.
The big news is that India and Pakistan are the qualifiers from Group A. Well, games in Group B is still incomplete, but Group A is done and dusted. So as expected, the top 2 teams, India and Pakistan, going to the last 4. And that is the final scorecard, the match summary. India, a very impressive 178 for 3, but Nepal will pat themselves on the back for restricting India to 178 because they looked like getting over 200 at one stage. And in reply, Nepal 96 for 9.